Hey guys, Matt here, Common Famous Survival. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, so it's gear review time, and I have a product here. I've been using it for a while, off and on. And I got it in high hopes that, honestly, I want to love this thing. I want to so badly. But I can't. I honestly cannot love it. There's too many cons. There's some pros, but there's way too many cons. And as more I use it, I keep finding more cons. And the item is this. You may know what it is. You might not. This is the Papa Bear collapsible pot. Like I said, yeah, bear with me. This thing's, it doesn't even weigh a pound, I would say. So it's super lightweight. Very flat. You have this bottom part, that right there. And it's super simple. It can be a little tricky putting them together first time because it's kind of like an origami puzzle. And boom. Look at that. It is a legitimate pot. Now, they make 3 sizes of this pot. This is the largest at 128 ounces, more or less a gallon of water. They have the 64 and the 32 ounce. Sorry, I got notes underneath the camera, so I'm going to be looking down every once in a while. Bear with me, guys. And yeah, see the inside of it. Super lightweight, super compact. I mean, yeah, this is like every backpacker's minimalist dream come true, you know? Or is it? That's the big question. Or is it? All right, so they boast that you can use this either as a pot or you can use it as a semi, how did they state it? Kind of like a wok almost, by leaving it unfolded and cooking on it like that almost. Or you can actually cook, they showed cooking on it like this, leaving the front open and actually cooking straight on there like a hamburger patty or something like that. Honestly, I haven't tried any of that. I really don't want to try any of that. And I'll explain why. And I no doubt in my mind it does work. I'll say that. You know, I've seen videos of it. But let me go over the pros. Let's go over the pros of this first, okay? Pros of this pot. It's super collapsible, easy to carry. You match this with a folding stove or whatever, especially a lightweight stove, like you'll see in an upcoming gear review video, and you got a heck of a lightweight compact kit. I mean, just a phenomenal. The inside, super easy to clean. This material, I don't know if you can tell or not, it's almost got like a waxy feel to it, but it's this material is hard to describe. It's almost like a plastic, but it is reinforced. I don't know if you can see that or not. But it's super easy to clean. Wipes right out. I've made coffee in this. I've made soup in this, you know. Really nice, easy to clean out. That is a nice thing. Yeah, like I said before, you can use it as a frying pan or a makeshift wok. And it comes in 3 sizes, 32, 64, and the 128. Those are the pros. The cons of this pot severely outweigh the rest of them. All right. And like I said, the more I use it, the more I keep finding other reasons not to like it. It's a funky item. You're only going to want to use this with a gas burner, period. I've seen others use like makeshift Dakota fire holes, and they were fine, but they never showed what exactly happened to the pot afterwards or if any damage. You could use this on a folding stove as long as you had some way to restrict the flames from coming up on the side. Because I'll be honest with you, I do not believe one bit that this stuff is fire resistant. I don't. I could see it melting or burning, period. Period. If it was, you wouldn't have a metal plate on the bottom. I mean, am I right or am I wrong? So there's your con right there. You have that issue right there. This is gas only. Like I said, I'm sure you could get by using wood. Okay. Con number 2. This uses more fuel to heat than a standard pot. I've done tests where I actually took pots to the similar size of this and boiled the same exact amount of water, the same exact temperature, the same exact flame, everything, one after another, and timed each one of them. This pot took like 6 or 7 minutes longer than a titanium pot of this size or a stainless steel pot of this size. And I'll tell you why I believe, personally, why that is. You have 2 layers that the heat's going through. Not only you have this plate right here, you have the inner layer of this going through. Not to mention the heat's not carrying over and coming up, and you're not getting the heat all the way around it. So you're double heating layers to get it through. I was able to get rolling boil in this, but it took a long time. Like I said, I think I don't know if I did 1 quart or 2 quarts of water. I think I might have did 2 quarts of water in this, and it took, I can't even remember the exact time. It was like 18 or 19 minutes on a gas burner to get this to boil. So there's a big one there. You're going to use more fuel with this. Now, knowing that, you're going to end up having to use a gas burner and a gas stove with this. Are you really saving space? That's my next con. With your typical pot, you can put the canister inside the pot and the burner inside the pot, and you've used this much space. With this, you're going to fold this up, and you're still going to have your burner and your canister. So are you really saving space with this? Not really. If you could get away with only using wood fires or a wood fire burner or using this over a campfire, it'd be phenomenal. But that's not the case. It is not the case. There is no way I would hang this over a fire. There's just no way. You cannot regulate the heat enough. Not to mention, look at the base plate. Do you see how off that is? Look how much more hangs off that side. I don't know if you can really tell. It does not cover the best like it should, and the corners hang over the edge and everything else. It ain't gonna last like that. There's no way you can use this on a fire. No way. Where are we at? Number 4, number 5? When you get it, it comes in a box like this. That's it. You don't get anything else with this. And as you can see, the bottom does get sooty. You get dirty from this thing. I mean, you get filthy from it. And there's no carrying case or sleeve or anything like that to be able to put this in to save that. So, it's freaking messy. Yeah, it's super easy to clean on the inside. But what about the outside? The outside gets everything else freaking dirty. And the last 2 cons I feel are the biggest out of all of them. This is kind of the deal breaker when it boils down to it. It's got a limited life. I don't care what they say, but you see those folding edges right there? I don't know if I can get it to zoom in on that or not. I'll have to get a better picture for you. But those are sharp folding edges. And they're already starting to fray a little bit. If you look, you can see those areas are not double reinforced. You can see light right through them. And they're actually a lot brighter than the edge lines of the pot itself. That means folding and unfolding this, eventually, you're going to get a hole there. especially in that high of a heat area. You're going to get a hole there. And how, out in the field, are you going to patch it? I really don't know what you would do to patch that. Because that being a major heat area, what are you going to use? You sure don't want to use some kind of industrial high temperature stuff that's going to contaminate whatever you're boiling inside of here. Duct tape ain't going to work. So what exactly would you use? If you were only counting on this, you would be screwed. You would have no way. Yeah, you'd still be able to use it as a frying pan or whatever, but you ain't going to boil no water. You ain't going to boil anything. You ain't going to heat nothing up in it because it ain't going to hold nothing. That's one of the biggest cons to me, is the the limited life of it. Next con. This bowl here, being the 128 ounce bowl, currently on Amazon is $49.95. You look at what else is out there, even on Amazon or anywhere else, you can get a titanium 1600 ml pot and pan kit for what, $40? And it's versatile. You can use it on wood fire or gas. It doesn't really matter. I mean, really look at it. Go to Self-Reliance Outfitters. You can get any of their stainless stuff steel. I mean, you get their biggest pot, I think, for $40 maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But if you go and look, yeah, the price is way overboard. Now, the smaller ones, yeah, they're cheaper. They are cheaper, and I think they were even running a sale. You can get all 3 sizes for like $60. But it's not worth it. Something that is not going to live long and you cannot trust, it's not worth it. For a day hike, occasional use day hike thing, yeah, I wouldn't mind it. But for $50, it's not worth it. Another thing, this thing can be a pain in the butt folding up. I mean, this thing is like an origami puzzle when it comes to folding this thing up. Because here's your makeshift wok. I'll show you. That's your makeshift wok. You got this that can't come off. So this is pulling it down the whole time. So, I mean, really? Really? This thing sucks to fold up, actually. Oh. It just... folded here, and this folds here, then this folds here, or no, this folds here, and this folds here, and then this comes around and buckles down. Maybe. Yeah. There. Got it. And how convenient. So your carrying handle, that nice paracord wrapped handle that goes across there, goes right across the suit and gets filthy. Not to mention whenever you do have this hanging from that, or just sitting on top of a burner, there's no support in the handle whatsoever, and it likes to droop down, especially when it gets warm, and goes right into whatever you're boiling. So, final thoughts. It's a nice concept. I wanted to love this thing. I really wanted to love it. I thought finally we've hit the future. The future is now. And unfortunately, it's not now. There's a lot of work needs to be done on this. So, and honestly, I don't know how to tell them to improve it, because corners, major failure part. I don't know what else to say. But yep, that's it, guys. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't hit that bell for notifications. There will be a new video every week. Until next time, we'll catch you later. See ya.